The Kratos Knives ZF9. Now, it comes in a leather sheath. This was gifted to me by Donnie B All. I'm going to put his review in the description. I believe Kratos Knives or Kratos Knife is out of Florida, my own backyard. Take a look at the sheath. Did a quality job, I think, with the sheath. This runs about 80 bucks. So when we talk about quality and things like that, I want you to understand I'm talking in that price range, okay? It seems like they did a really, really good job. Now, the steel is 420C. Kratos knives. I don't know the handle material. We'll look that up later. It's got a guard. I'm going to go out to my stump and pull measurements. It's a recurve. It's a harpoon shape. Donnie, I appreciate you, brother. Donnie gifted it to me. I know why he did too, because he hates harpoons. But I love this thing. I get old school kind of hunter vibes off of it. Now, the harpoon's a newer thing, and it's an aesthetic thing. And it's kind of a fad right now the past couple of years. But if they ran this all the way back, to me, that is old school 70s, 80s, maybe even before then, hunter style. I don't know where the knife is manufactured. There's the lovely Megatron. I'm not sure where the knife is manufactured. We'll look that up too. I know it's an American company. It could be an American company that designs them and outsources them. They can make them. I don't know. I know they said the Rockwell is about 57 HRC. Now, Donnie honed this up. Let's go out to the stump and to the car and see what we can see. This is that Kevlar fire hose. Subscriber sent it in. He did not want to be named, but dude, I am forever appreciative of this stuff. Pretty good cutting medium. I say we're coming out the stump. We're going to do the trunk. We're going to go over to the post and we'll pull measurements on it. I realized in the first segment I held it a little high. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous knife, man. Golly. Fits good in my hand. I don't know that the measurements are going to be conducive to, say, a double X or something like that. But for me, it feels really good. I just want to get some cuts in. It's a slicey bastard. Now, we're probably going to go over to Kurt's to finish this one up. Dog food bag. And this is a really, really light cutting medium. No pretense here. I just wanted to get some slices, some zips in on it, show y'all what it looks like. Cut the shit out of you. Put that down there. Yeah, right there. I don't know how much of the larger sandblast hose I got. Here, we'll cut this. I've got to get some more. That stuff we got at work's about to go, and it's some extra thick. I really like using that particular medium. But what I wanted to do with this knife, I think this is a hunting knife. Somebody said a survival knife. There goes a cat. My dumbass dog's seen it. And it wasn't Xena Warrior Kitty. I missed that cat. Shut up, Tucker. He don't care. So it cuts really well. And for those of you who are new here, you're just saying, man, you're just cutting easy stuff. Well, here's some tire tread. The truth is, knives are cutting mediums. And the more I do this, the more I go, the more I kind of just look at it. I mean, it's a cutting tool, right? If a knife breaks on my channel, that's an issue because I'm not trying to break it. I don't make a knife buying purchase based on one knife breaking on one channel. I just don't. I'm like you guys. I work for a living, and I've been around knives my whole life. I know what I look for in a knife. I would say this. I don't break knives. I don't try to break knives. If one breaks, again, that's kind of a problem. But I'm not knocking it. I would tell you this. If you like that kind of thing, check out Joe X. And one of the reasons that I'm a big proponent of Joe's is Joe don't give a shit. He's breaking it. He don't care who makes it. He don't care who it's breaking. Sometimes it's easy to get some bias. And that's not accusatory. I'm just saying there are times, and you know, there have been times, one of the reasons I don't have knives on here I don't like Benchmade or Essie, is I want to give you an honest review. Nothing wrong with either company. It's not political. It's not wah-wah. They just don't appeal to me. So I don't want that little bit of bias flowing into a knife review. Now, can I be unbiased? As I'm honest, man. I'm not one of these guys, oh, I'm 100% fair. I know I'm not fair, and you know I'm not fair. That's why I cut so much shit. You know, I don't tell you, I show you. And then I hope you still make your own purchasing decision. As far as this knife goes, it's super slicey. I love the look of it. Y'all know me, I'm a knife lover, man. And again, when I say I don't like a company, it's not the people, it's not a political thing. It's just that company doesn't appeal to me. It's nothing personal. Shit, there's plenty of people that don't like me, and it is personal. So, you know, everybody be all right. But I don't have those knives on because I don't want to knock them or be unfair. They make good knives from what I understand. I think I own one Essie, and I think I own one Benchmade, and I'm good. This is Kratos knives. God, this feels good, right? It just does. And I've said I'm not a knife reviewer, and I'm not, because I'm not. I show you what I like. I like everything about this knife. I like the harpoon, and it's an aesthetic thing. I can't tell you why I like it. I like that it's aggressive. I like that they've made a couple of small fullers here, but they're even. I like the guard. We're going to do some chopping, a little light batoning. Like I said, this is my knife. Donnie did gift it to me, 420C. So it's going to have some pretty decent corrosion resistance. I didn't say great. I didn't say awesome. I said pretty good. Looks stabby. Let's go pull some measurements on. Put it right here and adjust the camera. Aesthetically, that thing is gorgeous to me. It just speaks to me on a lot of different levels. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. If my stand will cooperate here. That looks like some type of wood. Now, I could be wrong. Let's see if we can get the sun to hit it. There we go. Man, that's just gorgeous. And here's the thing about it too. We don't do a lot of fit and finish on the channel. It's not something that actually appeals to me a whole lot. But I like the way this feels. Now, I want y'all to get a good look at the handle. It might appear a little short. It may be. Let's find out right now. I brought my tape measure. Most important measurement to me on a knife, because I'm 53 and I have busted up hands, is what I consider the inner grip, right? Other people have other measurements, but the inner grip here. Okay, so you can, I don't know if you guys can see, that's about 4 inches. I'd say probably 4 1/8 if we got more up into this groove. If I do it like that, it's actually 4 3/16, right? So the handle, this is what we're going to consider the handle. We'll go all the way down, or what they might consider. I'd say that's right at what, 4? It's like 4 3/4. I hope you guys can see this. Blade length. Let's see if we can do it this way. Blade length, 7 inches. Blade thickness, and I hope you guys can see this. So right there, I'm getting 1/8, but let's come back here. I'm getting 3/16, and it's tapering down to 1/8. 7-inch blade length, 1/8 inch, 3/16 to 1/8 inch. The back grip here, again, I'm trying to get it where you can see with me. That's 4 1/4. The handle thickness, let's go with the handle thickness right at 7/8. Good thickness. Let's come down here, just double check. And down here is 3/4. So it's thicker to thinner. Nice little ricasso there. It looks like brass, and your hand locks in. Now, I was watching 411 Outdoors. I like that guy. He brings a common sense approach. He put it perfectly. He has a large to extra large maul, as do I, with medium fingers. Our hand sizes are about the same. So if you have like Donnie's got double X hands, right? So there's that. Now, before we go too far in, that's what happens when you grab something super hot, when you work around a powder coat oven in a weld shop. This thing locks in. Yeah, I'm not a knife fighter. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Old barroom brawler, no skill set. But I can tell you this, if I'm in the woods, walking through the woods or woods at night, or I need this and I've got it, I can lock it right in here. Edges forward. That feels good. All right. I know this is a longer video. That's why when I narrate them like this and not going back, they're a little longer. But this one deserves it. Again, Donnie, brother, thank you so much. Big shout out to him. Let's go do something else with this knife. All right, we'll do some Donnie B All Day drop testing. Thing sticks pretty good, man. Now, I believe this is a hollow grind. So Y'all know I don't have much luck with those, but it's also 420C. That looks like a kind of a flat. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Donnie reprofiled it or sharpened it up. So I might have changed it there. It gets a hellacious bite. Until I do that with it. Thank you, knife. Some hard downward throws. I say it's the Donnie B All Day drop test and throw it at the stump test because I stole it from Donnie. There comes a time on here, guys, where it's like people say, what? Somebody else does that. Yeah. They followed somebody that followed somebody. And I'd love to give credit to the OGs, but they don't want to give us any credit. So, you know, God bless them. Love y'all. Love y'all. Sorry I had to pass you by. Love ya. I'm not bitter. I'm just being funny. Y'all know how humorous old Scab can be. Let's stab some shit. Oh, that's stabby, son. Scab, you gotten awful petty. I sure have. They put me on them meds, and while I can think better, I think they put me on petty propofol, because I'm way more petty. But I'm also a lot nicer. Freudian slip. So we're getting to, here's the thing. There's a fine line between the knife reviewer doing something and the knife. I could come out here and show y'all just exactly how strong I am, and oh my goodness, isn't that a great knife, until you buy it and it don't perform for you like it might for me. So we do these quick stabs. Everybody can stab with that much force. Everybody. Goes through 3 pieces. That piece is probably 1/2 inch. That might be 1/4. We've got some 3/8 in there. Some of it is got some reinforced, some of it doesn't. So it's a pretty good little, is it the most accurate test? No. But if it'll go through this, because I'd be, oh, what does stabbing rubber do? Well, if it'll go through rubber, jerk off, it'll go through you. Right? Not everything has to go through a damn concrete wall or a brick, right? Some of the pettiness is just from the sheer stupidity of the internet. And I just told Megatron today, as much as I would love to back off engagement and things like that and not worry about it, that's how I built the damn channel. I love talking to y'all. Some of you. I love engaging. I love getting opinions, even when the opinions differ from mine. It's just all about how it's approached, right? And I really do try to show everybody an amount of courtesy and respect. But I also fail at that. You know, I do. And I've told y'all a million times, I'm not the QVC. I'm not trying to convince you. If you bought one of these, I think they're around 80 bucks. If you bought one, great. I don't get shit off of it. Don't want anything off of it. If you bought one, great. If you don't, great. I want you to watch the channel and have fun and not just talk to me, but talk to people in the comments. You know, we got a lot of young guys watch this channel. Some of you older fellas, if you see questions, answer them, man. I can't get to every question. And it's not about, oh, I'm so important. It's about, I work 50 or 60 hours a week. Then I do the channel. And I get 5,000 comments a month. I'm grateful. God, I'm grateful. So blessed with this. So blessed. But some of you older cats, man, if y'all see somebody, and don't be an asshole to them, man. Just answer the damn question. And a lot of y'all do that. And I am forever appreciative. Because I know, I can tell when somebody's answering a question honestly, just like I can tell when someone's asking honestly. And we got some guys, man, that just, they'll answer anything. They're there for you. And I am appreciative of that. All right. Now I'm gonna end the batoning there. I think that's all we need to do. I don't really baton in real life. I wanted to hit it a little bit. I got no movement on the handle scales, no rattling. Everything's locked in place. Give y'all a look. And no, I didn't hit it hard. I didn't need to. When we look right there, nope. Everything's nice. Everything's locked in. Guard stayed in place. The idea of this, I haven't reviewed a knife or demonstrated a knife in about a week and a half. I was doing some other things and trying some other things. And the idea is I asked Donnie which one this was because it doesn't have a lot of billboarding. It doesn't. And he said, man, that one I want you to keep. It's a gift. So I wanted to give y'all a good overall look. And again, it's not about beating the shit out of a knife. That's not, it's using the knife. Now, if you think about all the things we've cut throughout the course of this video, right? And we've cut quite a few. It's still holding in there pretty good. I personally, I always have, it's well documented, I love a recurve. So far, no hot spots. Nothing's rubbing, nothing's... I've got that big ass blister, like I said, from a rack was coming out of the oven, and it shifted one way, and I went to grab it. The guy had his back to it, like a dumbass. Burned the shit out of myself, but he didn't get burned. Let's cut this old raggedy piece of ratchet strap. Oh yeah. All right, man. Just like every review, at the end of the day, it comes down to would I carry this knife? Well, yeah, dude. This knife resonates with me, and I realize it's not going to with everybody. And again, see, my thing is, when I say I'm not trying to convince you, that's not an asshole thing. That's just a real thing. I like doing this channel. I like looking at knives. And I feel like this little bit that we do gives a good overall view. Is it a great long form? No. No, it's not meant to be, though. Would I carry it? Absolutely. Donnie, brother, thank you so much. Guys, real quick, there was a time in this country when 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, listen to me. We just saw it twice this week. It's absolutely heartbreaking. And when I say we, I mean the knife community. Has seen 2 veterans take their lives this week. I'm not going to broadcast who. Many of you know who. I'll let their families do that. The goal of this channel is not a charity. It's not meant to be a charity. It's just to let you know, if you are a veteran, you're safe here. You have a place here. There's no anti-bullshit here. You get to watch an idiot run around with a knife for 15 or 20 minutes. And I hope that I just want you to know you're welcome here. I back the blue, and there's a lot of disagreement with that, and it's kind of a fad to jump all over them. Are all cops good? No. Are all cops bad? No. Are all cops political tools? No. No matter what you think, no matter what the news propagates or some idiot on YouTube propagates, they're good, they're bad, and everything. I have my reasons. The whole back to blue till it happens to you. Well, it's happened to me way more than it'll happen to most of you. I promise you. I have my reasons. My kid's a cop. That's really not even one of them, other than I'd support him. If anything ever happened to him, then you'd see, well, it doesn't matter. He's a good dude. I back the blue. You don't have to, and I'm not here to shove it down your throat. I've lost a lot of people watching the channel because of that. That's your choice, not mine. I mentioned it once a video, maybe. Finally, if you're an addict, and I am, big time addict, recovering or whatever, never quit quitting. Might take more than once to take hold. It will. Because if it don't, man, there's 2 places, jail or dead. And that's just being real. And just because I say never quit quitting, it's not some woe is me bullshit. I lost one of my best friends on this planet. A brother, really, to addiction. So if he'd have pulled his head out of his ass, I wouldn't be wearing a purple bandana and crying at least 3 or 4 times a year. Just know, if you're an addict, there's help. You're not alone. The amount of addicts that watch this channel is crazy. And I'm glad for it. I'm appreciative for it. Guys, I'm Scab. You're not. D, appreciate you, brother. I'm gone, son.